Well, howdy folks, it's Matthew, your friendly neighborhood technician, making another video for you out of Boise, Idaho. And let me tell you, I've got one for the books here for you. So this is a 1994 Chevy Corsica with a 3100 liter engine, V6. Good car. Now, these are well-known 300,000 mile vehicles. This one actually has 320,000 mile vehicles. It can get a little difficult to work on when you have so many miles on a vehicle. A lot of things like to break and whatnot, and so it's been real fun working on this one. Anyways, why did it come back? It's actually already been in the shop once, and I put a new water pump on it, as well as a new belt tensioner and a thermostat, because it was overheating and not wanting to run correctly. And so we did all that. I got it running right and all that other good stuff. Not too long after I replaced the water pump and the thermostat, a heater hose right there where you see that nice shiny, a heater hose down in here blew, okay? And when that heater hose blew, it seriously blew, and it covered everything you see here and coolant, from what I understand. Now, I went ahead and got down in there and I fixed the heater hose. To get down to that hose, I had to pull the intake and the EGR valve to get down in there. So I got down in there and I got it fixed, and I got the vehicle running pretty well. Started, getting it burped out and everything. And then, as you can see, actually, I'd already taken it for a test drive. And you can see it's kind of parked kind of funny. That would be because as I was pulling it in for its final check, so I could call the owner and say, come get it, it started running a little rough. I noticed the idle on it was a little rough, and then all of a sudden, the darn thing quit running. It just died. It died on me out of nowhere. Literally died right here when I was trying to pull it back in. And so, next thing I know, the vehicle wouldn't start. Well, what do you think happened? Let's try to make it more short and sweet than long and drawn out. Like I said, a heater hose had blew underneath here, and it covered everything over here that you see with coolant, right? Well, lo and behold, I get it running, and it starts running rough, and within, I don't know, the first hour of it running, it dies, I guess, after I take it for a test drive. So I had a hunch, based off of the way it was turning over and wouldn't start, that I lost my coil packs. And I lost my coil packs probably due to the fact that they got soaked in coolant. And now that I got them running again, that's what happened. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do what's called an inline spark test. And I've got an inline spark tester hooked up. And I'm just going to show you, this is a good way to show you how to use an inline spark tester, and also to show you that these coil packs are not working. And I mean, just for the way it happened, I'm the mechanic, it's in my care, I'm driving it, and all of a sudden, boom, the coil packs quit working. It's just, it's one for the storybooks. It's actually not the first time, though, that I've had something, a car in my care, that I fixed one thing on, and then while it's still in my care, something else breaks on it. Remember the Lexus that I just finished working on that had the air control valve break on it. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the car over. And what you want to be looking for is for this light inside of here to light up. If it doesn't light up, then that's going to tell you right now that the coil packs are not firing. Okay, and so as you could see, there was no light here, and since, as you can see how this works, I don't know what to tell you. My coil packs died on me right after I finished the job, right after I finished the test drive, was pulling it back in to, lift the hood on it, do one more final visualization check, and then call my owner and tell him, hey, I got it running again. Lo and behold, the coil packs die. I'd be willing to bet the family farm. I'm curious if you would agree with me that the reason why those coil packs died like that is because that heater hose blew. And once I got the heater hose fixed, the heater hose blew and it covered everything with fluid. And once I got all that fixed, then that's what happened. Those coil packs shorted out once I got the car running again. So again, one for the books, folks. So there you go. You get to see an inline spark test again, and then also kind of see what happens when coil packs stop working. So I'll talk with these owners and see what we can do about getting some coil packs. I think those coil packs are $20 a pop, and there's 3 of them. So you've got 1, 2, and 3, and we'll just go from there. All right, folks. Well, this is Matthew, your friendly neighborhood technician. Thanks for coming out and supporting me. If you have any questions concerning any of your do-it-yourself projects, shoot me a shout out in the comments. We can trade emails and go from there. All right, guys.